So today we are going to be talking about the planet Sun in astrology, its characteristics, its background. Sun in astrology, as most of you have come to know in this pop culture phenomenon called horoscope and astrology, that Sun represents your personality. Sun represents, how you behave, how you think, like your sun sign and like your daily horoscope of Scorpios, Aries, Taurus. I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely wrong. It is completely garbage. Most of the information that you hear on, on your everyday astrology, it's wrong because Sun does not represent how you think and how you behave. Sun is your soul. Sun represents the soul in astrology. Okay, Sun is the willpower. Okay, Sun is your strength of dealing with certain situation. So let's say you lose your house, you lose everything. What kind of willpower do you have? What kind of vitality in yourself do you have that you can start everything over again in your life and make it even better? Like Mars rules the willpower. Sun also has the willpower, the vitality, the inner strength. What is the inner strength of a person, and that's what Sun represents. So this is why you cannot say that because I'm a sun sign Scorpio, I'm a detective, I'm a very much of a secretive person, because that's my personality. You may not be that. You may completely be opposite. So this is why it's important that I am, finally saying what these planets are representing in astrology. Because Sun, obviously it's not a planet, but in astrology it's considered a planet. Now, the important thing to understand is that Sun in astrology represents, not only your soul, but also your father. Okay, because planets in astrology represent certain members of your family members. Like Moon represents the mother, Mercury represents siblings, okay, sisters. Ketu represents the son. Like your son. Saturn represents the maternal uncle. Venus represents your girlfriends, your wife. Jupiter represents your husband. Mars represents your friends. So Sun represents your father. Now, if Sun is badly placed in your horoscope, you will not have a good relationship with your father. Okay, so if Sun is not receiving his directional strength in the horoscope, you will not have a good relationship with the father, because Sun is signifactor of father. Okay, so if let's say Sun is in the sign of Libra in the 4th house at maybe 15-20 degrees, that pretty much, that's a very basic way of saying that, okay, this person may not have such a good relationship with his father. And what happens is that when you don't have the good relationship with the father, Sun, which is the vitality, which is your willpower, that is also being weakened because of the fact you don't have a good relationship with your father. So this person, whoever has a weak Sun in their horoscope, will struggle all the way to the age of 35 in their career. Okay, because Sun, whenever it's weak, it's like an eclipse. When there's eclipse in front of the Sun, it's powerless for us because it's not really doing anything, even though behind the scenes he is still vital. So, but when that shadow moves of that eclipse after the age of 35, the person blossoms in their career. But yeah, the Sun is never weak for any particular person for their entire life, because at one point Sun will gain its strength, but when it's weak, the way I'm telling you, it will cause all these problems because of what Sun represents in astrology. So forget looking at your horoscope, forget looking at your daily or weekly horoscope. You must look at what other planets are doing in your chart that might be controlling your career, might be controlling your children, your marriage, all these things. So check out the website below. Hopefully that will show you some insight into what true astrology is.